Irwin Data Intelligence Suite, Getting Started with Reference Data Manager. The agenda: Managing Reference Tables. Reference data management is done via Reference Data Manager. It involves creating database-like structures to maintain all of your reference data. You can add reference data in a reference table from a spreadsheet, manually or via dbScan. To validate reference tables for data quality tests, you can use SQL queries. You can also version, publish to environments like production, development, test, etc., and link the reference tables to relevant mappings. We'll cover associating code sets with reference tables, versioning reference tables, publishing reference tables, and associating reference tables with mappings. Getting started with Reference Data Manager. Click the main menu icon to access Irwin Data Intelligence Suite modules. Go to Data Catalog and select Reference Data Manager. Associating code sets with reference tables. You can associate code sets with columns of a reference table. Code sets can be used as configurable pick lists so that data can be selected from the drop-down. In the Workspace pane, right-click a reference table and select Associate Code Set option. The Associate Code Set page appears. Double-click the cell for the required column and select an appropriate code set. Click Save. The corresponding column in the reference table is now configured as a drop-down and populated with values from the selected code set. Versioning reference tables. In the Workspace pane, right-click a reference table and select New Version. The New Version page appears. Enter appropriate values in the fields. Fields marked with a red asterisk are mandatory, and refer to the following table for field descriptions. Click Save. The new version of the reference table is created and saved under the reference table tree. The previous version of the reference table is archived. Publishing reference tables. In the Workspace pane, right-click a reference table and select Publish. Click Yes. The Publish Table page appears. Enter the appropriate values in the fields. Fields marked with a red asterisk are mandatory and refer to the following table for field descriptions. Click Save. The reference table is published. The published version is archived, and a new version of the reference table is created in the Workspace pane. The published version is also saved in the Published Tables pane. Associating reference tables with mappings. Click the main menu icon to access Irwin Data Intelligence Suite modules. Go to Data Catalog. Select Mapping Manager. You can create source-to-target mappings with Mapping Manager module. In the Workspace Mappings pane, select a mapping. Mapping Specification grid appears. Click on Edit Specification. Right-click on the header menu and select Reference Table from the list. Reference Table column appears in the mapping grid. Drag the required table from Reference Table Catalog and drop it under the required row under Reference Table column. Click Save. The reference table is associated with the mapping. Users can view the reference columns from the associated reference table by clicking here. That's it. For more information, please visit irwin.com.